Welcome to Sanjeevani Education Group. Sanjeevani Education Group is a IIT NEET coaching hub which is renowned for producing the rankers in different competitive exams from national level 11th and 12th JEE NEET, Standard 10th NTSC MTSC, 6th and 9th Dr. Homi Bhabha Bal Vaidyanik exam, 5th and 8th scholarship exam, 7th Olympiads along with IIT NEET Foundation for all classes. We have experienced faculty who focus on the academic development of students. So dear parents, hurry up. For admission, visit Sanjeevani Education Group, plot number 13, Aditya Nagar, Gadkhera, Aurangabad, or call 95112 70135 or 95112 66680.
Hello students, in the previous lecture we have seen the structure of scrotum, function of scrotum, then testis, function of testis. Okay, now in this lecture we are going to discuss about the TS of testis, means what the structures are present inside the testis. No, sir, testis. Okay, now if you see inside the testis, it has a long and highly coiled duct. This long and highly coiled duct is called as seminiferous duct. Which duct? Seminiferous duct. Inside the testis, a long and highly coiled tubular structure have been seen. And this structure is called as seminiferous tubule. Okay, seminiferous tubules forms these lobules, and these lobules are called as testicular lobule. What is this? Testicular lobules. There are about 250 to 300 testicular lobules are present inside the testis, and the duct is opens here, which forms a dense network of these ducts. This network of the seminiferous duct is called as retate testis. It is called as retate testis. Okay, from which a small duct, small 15 to 20 ducts are arises. 15 to 25 ducts are arises. These ducts are called as vas efferentia. What is it? Vas efferentia. What is vas efferentia? Vas differentia is other and vas efferentia is other. Remember that. Vas efferentia are very fine and very small, very thin microscopic duct, which are 15 to 20 numbers rising from the retate testis and opens at the upper end, means head of epididymis. Remember that. And this duct carries sperm produced in the seminiferous tube from testis or retate testis to the epididymis. Okay. Now, if we take the cross-sectional view of the testis, if you cut the testis transversely, and this view is called as transverse section of testis, means TS of testis. So how it will be looks like TS of testis, TS of testis. So TS of testis means transverse section of testis can be will be seen somewhat like this. This is the upper covering, outer covering of the testis. This upper covering of testis. Remember that we are going to discuss about the transverse section of testis, means TS of testis. If we cut the testis transversely, and the cross-sectional view of this testis is called as TS of testis, means transverse section of testis. So it will looks like somewhat this. this is the external covering of the testis, and here these are these ducts which are magnified under the microscope. These ducts is called as seminiferous tubules. So these ducts are seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules. Okay, this is the outer covering of the testis, and this inside the testis, these are seminiferous tubule. Okay. Now inside the seminiferous tubule, there are two types of cells are present. How many types of cells? Two types of cells are present inside the seminiferous tubule. Among these two types of cells, few cells are pyramidal-like cells, large and pyramid-shaped cells, like this. Okay. Now, inside the seminiferous tubule of the testis, there are two types of cell. Among these two types, the first, few and large pyramidal-shaped cells. These large pyramidal-shaped cells are called as Sertoli cells. Sertoli cells. सर्टोइली नाम का एक साइंटिस्ट था जिसने ये सेल पहली बार बताई और खुद का नाम दे दिया, पता नहीं कहाँ पर नाम आवश्यक. ओके, so these are the Sertoli cells. These Sertoli cells also called as nerve cells. Nerve cells. Now why these Sertoli cells are also called as nerve cells? Because in the seminiferous tubules, sperms are produced. Formation of sperm takes place in the process of male gametogenesis, means spermatogenesis takes place. Now these newly formed sperms are nourished by these cells. Means nerve cells provide nourishment to the developing sperms. That's why Sertoli cells also called as nerve cell. Getting this? Now this is the one type of cell. Now see another type of cell. Another type of cells are present on the basement membrane of the or inner lining of the seminiferous tubule. These cells. And these cells is called as cuboidal germinal epithelium. Which type of cells? Cuboidal germinal epithelium. So you can easily see here, you can see that this is the structure of seminiferous tubules. And inside the seminiferous tubule, there are two types of cells. One is the large, and there are few pyramidal type of cells. These cells are called as Sertoli cells, or also called as nerve cells. And another type of small cells which are lying on the inner wall of the seminiferous tubule. So these small cells are nothing but epithelial cell. Which cell? Epithelial cell. It is called cuboidal germinal epithelium. Cuboidal germinal epithelium or cuboidal germinal epithelial cells. So these are two types of cells. Now, what is the function of these cells? This cuboidal germinal epithelium gives rise to mature sperms. Remember that. जो sperm produce होते हैं वो कौन से cell? Sperm is nothing but a cell. It is a male primary sex cell. It is nothing but cell. But this cell is formed by the division of which cell? Germinal epithelium. Which cell? Germinal epithelium. So cuboidal germinal epithelium gives rise to sperms. Sperms जो प्रोड्यूस होते हैं कौन से सेल से प्रोड्यूस होते हैं? क्यूबॉइडल जर्माइनल एपिथेलियल इस सेल्स. इस क्यूबॉइडल जर्माइनल एपिथेलियल सेल्स में स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस कैसे होता है? इनमें स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस 3 स्टेप में होता है. हाउ मेनी स्टेप्स? 3 स्टेप. और 3 स्टेप आप इसे याद रख सकते हो. यम जी यम महात्मा गांधी मिशन. ओके, so M stands for multiplication phase, G stands for growth phase, and this last M stands for maturation phase, or also called as meiotic phase. Is also called mitotic phase and meiotic phase and growth phase. So multiplication phase, growth phase and maturation phase. ये तीन फेज में से स्पर्म प्रोड्यूस होते हैं. कौन सी सेल से? जर्माइनल एपिथेलियम से. इस जर्माइनल एपिथेलियम फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दिस जर्माइनल एपिथेलियम सेल अंडरगोज multiplication, means these cells undergoes mitosis. By means of mitosis, these cells are multiplied to form a large number of spermatogonia, and this spermatogonia undergoes growth, and the spermatogonium which is growth called as primary spermatocyte, which undergoes first meiotic division, means first meiosis, means first maturation division to form secondary spermatocyte, and secondary spermatocyte undergoes second meiotic division or second maturation division to form the spermatide, and spermatide is nothing but a sperm, but it is immotile, means non-motile, and when such non-motile spermatide develops into the motile spermatozoa or sperm, such process called spermiogenesis. Getting this? So in this way the sperms are produced inside the seminiferous tubule. अभी आप लोगों को ये प्रोसेस समझ में नहीं आ रही, हम ये गैमेटोजेनेसिस में आगे भी डिस्कस करने वाले हैं. ओके, सो inside the seminiferous tubule there are two types of cell, cuboidal germinal epithelium cell. इनका फंक्शन क्या है? which gives rise to mature sperm. जो sperm प्रोड्यूस होते हैं वो इन सेल से प्रोड्यूस होते रहते हैं, और उस जो sperms प्रोड्यूस यहाँ पर होते हैं वह sperms प्रोड्यूस होने के बाद वो immature sperm या ऐसे सर्टोइली सेल्स को अटैच हो जाते हैं. क्यों अटैच हो जाते हैं? बिकॉज सर्टोइली सेल, ये सर्टोइली सेल मीन्स नर सेल इन डेवलपिंग मैच्योरिंग स्पर्म्स को नरिशमेंट प्रोवाइड करते हैं, इसीलिए सर्टोइली सेल्स को नर सेल भी कहा जाता है. गेटिंग दिस? तो ये वो फर्स्ट फंक्शन ऑफ टेस्टिस, दैट इज फॉर्मेशन ऑफ स्पर्म्स. स्पर्म्स प्रोड्यूस होते हैं सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूबुल में. अब दूसरा फंक्शन क्या है? जैसे कि मैंने कल लास्ट लेक्चर में बताया था यस्टरडे कि sperm also produce male sex hormone, that is testosterone. Testosterone क्या है? Testosterone is a male androgen. Male androgen means what? Male sex hormone. What is the function of male sex hormone? It induces male secondary sexual characters like bursts and the mustache, like then broadening of the chest due to the flattening of the sternum, reducing in the carrying angle, then development of the pubic hair, axial hair, facial hair. So these are the function of testosterone, which produces or develops male secondary sexual character in the male after the attendance of puberty at the age of the 16 to 18 years. In the male also फीमेल सेक्स हार्मोन जो होता है वो अलग होता है, दैट इज ईस्ट्रोजन. वो हम फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम में डिस्कस करेंगे. ओके, नाउ अनदर, ये जो टेस्टोस्टेरोन जो टेस्टिस में प्रोड्यूस होता है, तो ये कहाँ प्रोड्यूस होता है? तो सामने देखा कि स्पर्म कहाँ प्रोड्यूस होते हैं? स्पर्म आर फॉर्म इनसाइड द सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूब्यूल्स, from which cells they are produced or gives rise from the cuboidal germinal epithelium cells, or these cells also called as germ cell. You can simply it is called as germ cells, male germ cell and female germ cell. So male germ cells gives rise to sperms. In the same way, female germ cells in the ovary gives rise to female gamete, that is ova or oocyte or ovum. Okay, now where this testosterone is formed, where it secretes. Now see the space between this inside the testis, the space between the adjacent seminiferous tubule, this space is called as interstitial space. What is it? It is interstitial space. Now this interstitial space is filled with a cluster of specialized cells, where here the bunches or cluster of these specialized cells, and this cluster or bunches, this bunch looks like the bunch of the grapes. This cluster means bunches, bunch of the specialized cell present inside the space between the adjacent seminiferous tubule. These cells are called as interstitial cells. What is it? Interstitial cells or these cells is also called as cells of Leydig cells of Leydig, not ladies, cells of Leydig। एंड्रिको लेडिक नाम का एक साइंटिस्ट था जिसने पहली बार ये सेल्स बताए और उनको खुद का नाम दे दिया। इधर बायोलॉजी में ऐसा ही, इसने किसी ने कुछ बता दिया वो उसका खुद का नाम दे देता है। ओके, interstitial cells also called as cells of Leydig, and these cells, why these cells also called as interstitial cell? Because they are present in the interstitial space. Interstitial space means what? The space between the adjacent seminiferous tubule. So that's why these cells are called as interstitial cell, or also called as cells of Leydig. Which cell? Cells of Leydig. And this cell secretes testosterone. What is it? This cell secretes testosterone. Remember that testosterone means male androgen, means male sex hormone. ये सिर्फ टेस्टिस में ही प्रोड्यूस होता है ऐसा नहीं है। टेस्टोस्टेरोन टेस्टिस में तो सीक्रेट होता है, along with testis is also secreted in the adrenal gland. Which gland? Adrenal gland. Adrenal gland is also called as suprarenal gland. Supra means above or upper, renal means kidney. They are located pair of adrenal gland located on the superior aspect of each kidney. ये हम डिटेल में स्ट्रक्चर करने वाले रीचिंग द एज ऑफ एडोलसेंस इस चैप्टर में। ओके, सो टेस्टोस्टेरोन मींस मेल एंड्रोजन एड्रेनल ग्लैंड में भी सीक्रेट होता है और यहाँ पर भी टेस्टिस में भी सीक्रेट होता है। ओके, सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द इंटरनल स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द टेस्टिस। ओके, नाउ लेट नेक्स्ट पार्ट डिस्कस करते हैं, दैट इज, और ये जो मैंने आपको लिख के दिया है डायग्राम फिगर, ये आपको ड्रॉप करनी है और साथ में ये राइट डाउन भी कर लेना है। ओके, आई विल चेक इट। देन नेक्स्ट, इपिडिडाइमिस। इपिडिडाइमिस, व्हाट इज इपिडिडाइमिस? इपिडिडाइमिस क्या होता है? सी, दिस इज द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ टेस्टिस। ओके, व्हाट इज द लेंथ ऑफ टेस्टिस? 4.5 centimeter. Okay, now on the posterior border of testis there is a small and highly coiled duct. This highly coiled duct, this highly C-shaped, कैसा shape इसका? C-shape दिख रहा है? This highly coiled and C-shaped duct which is present on a posterior border of each testis, this duct is called as epididymis. What is this? Epididymis. ओके, सो इपिडिडाइमिस यहाँ पर ओपन होती है, यहाँ से 15 से 20 ऐसी फाइन डक्ट्स ओपन होती है इपिडिडाइमिस में। दिस फाइन डक्ट्स आर कॉल्ड एज वास इफ्रेंशिया। व्हाट इज दिस? वास इफ्रेंशिया, एंड दिस इज इपिडिडाइमिस। तो इपिडिडाइमिस आर डिवाइडेड इनटू 3 पार्ट्स, अपर पार्ट, मिडल पार्ट एंड लोअर पार्ट। दिस अपर पार्ट ऑफ इपिडिडाइमिस इज कॉल्ड एज capute epididymis, capute epididymis, or also called as hair of epididymis. What? Hair of epididymis or capute epididymis. Middle part is also called as corpus epididymis or body of epididymis. Middle part is called as corpus or body of epididymis, and lower part is also called as cauda. Cauda नहीं, cauda epididymis, or also called as tail of epididymis. Cauda epididymis. Okay, cauda means tail, corpus means body, and caput means head. Okay, so the head of epididymis, body of epididymis, and lower part is cauda epididymis. Okay, this is the structure of epididymis. The length of this epididymis is 6 meter. Remember that, 6 meter, not centimeter. 6 meter. आप लोग सोच सकते हो 4.5 सेंटीमीटर टेस्टिस है, उसके पोस्टीरियर बॉर्डर में ये 6 मीटर की डक्ट किस तरह से अरेंज हुए? इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ हाईली कॉइल्ड रहते हैं, 6 मीटर इतनी लेंथ होती है उसकी, और इसका फंक्शन भी अलग अलग होता है। हेड ऑफ एपिडाइमिस का फंक्शन अलग है, टेल ऑफ एपिडाइमिस का फंक्शन अलग है। मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट फंक्शन है, दे कैरी द स्पर्म प्रोड्यूस्ड इन द सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूब्यूल वाया वास डिफरेंशिया, and they pass out the sperms into the vas differentia. This duct which is arising from the tail or lower part of epididymis, this duct is arising upward and enters into abdomen. This duct is called as vas differentia. ये छोटे vas efferentia है, ये vas differentia होती है। ओके, और इतनी जो स्मॉल सी शेप दैट इज एपिडिडाइमिस। तो नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हम डिस्कस करेंगे कि इस एपिडिडाइमिस का हेड और टेल का फंक्शन क्या है। इसका एक मेन फंक्शन है टू कैरी द स्पर्म, लेकिन इसके बावजूद भी इसका कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट फंक्शन है जो कि हम नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में डिस्कस करेंगे। ओके, थैंक यू।